The crowd on their feet in appreciation. Well taken.
Yes, we live in a world where FIFA rules the roost, but it wasn't so long ago that there was a whole host, a wide variety of football titles that came out every single year, and these are the best forgotten football franchises. Kicking us off, I've gone there very early because humour. Striker, 16 different iterations of this game beginning life on the Atari ST and the Amiga. It saw versions for Game Boy, PS1, Game Gear, and a whole host of other platforms as well. The PS1 version even famously included some top-notch commentary from everyone's favourite Scottish sexist, Andy Gray, doing his best ejaculation voice.
Oh, it's off the woodwork.
King of the Amstrad, Spectrum and C64 in the 80s, Matchday ruled the roost. The series was revived on the PS1 under the title Super Match Soccer, a game so unlicensed that the developers put themselves up front for Brazil. Good on you, boys. Adidas Power Soccer, 3 iterations of this game, the original, 98, and its sequel, 2. This 3D product placement fest worked its way into our heart and introduced the likes of low-res, half-time Adidas adverts that basically made dial-up internet porn look like virtual reality. The game also featured the ridiculously overpowered goalkeeper toppling predator shots. Club football existed for just 2 seasons, but in that time it released 22 different versions featuring the top clubs from around Europe. You know the top clubs of Europe, right? Real Madrid, ding. Barca, ding. Manchester United, ding. Liverpool, ding. Juve, ding. Birmingham City. Yeah, Robbie Savage, Steve Guppy, Emile Heskey era, Birmingham City. And Leeds, you remember Leeds, right? You know, they had Rio Ferdinand and Harry Q. No, okay, fair play. Once upon a time, Actua Soccer was the heir apparent to the king of football throne. As we know now, it didn't stay that way, but it had 4 different versions in the 32-bit era. It also provided the match engine, which was revolution for its time, for the Premier Manager series, and the engine for the official England Euro 96 game as well. It was endorsed later on by Alan Shearer, and it featured in a Super Furry Animals video. The series lasted until 2002 when Gremlin Software was bought out, and it hasn't been seen since. This is football, so yearly updates from its debut on PS1 up until its demise on the PS2 in 2005. It saw a spin-off game, World Tour Soccer, on the PSP, and was endorsed in its day by the likes of superstars like Kieran Dyer and Rio Ferdinand. It remains fondly thought of today, having invented the jumpers for goalpost mode, perhaps slightly more fondly than you know, Kieran Dyer and, you know, Rio Ferdinand. Number 1, International Superstar Soccer, the king of the 16-bit era, unlicensed gaming fest. International teams launch superstars into our hearts and minds, such as Galfano and Capitale. If you don't know who Capitale is, type it in on Twitter and tweet it to a Spanish person. They'll be all over it, I assure you. It transitioned from 16-bit to 32-bit and the third dimension on the PlayStation 1, the N64, moving into the ISS Pro, ISS Pro 98 series, eventually becoming ISS Pro Evolution, seeing games on the PlayStation 2, the GameCube and the Xbox before it was eventually put to rest in favour of its better, let's face it, and now more popular cousin, Pro Evolution Soccer. So there you go, that's our list. Are there any glaring titles that we have missed out? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to click the Retro Football TV icon to subscribe for more phenomenal old school football videos.